Muller again. Long cross coming in towards Riedle. Good with his head, and just wide of the England goal. Riedle, so good in the air. He's not the biggest of men at 5'10" is Karl-Heinz Riedle, but got up so well and was allowed a certain amount of space as well. Ron?
Yeah, well, this is exactly the ball I'm thinking of. They're over-hitting the centre. They're missing Pallister out. Riedle's done brilliantly. He's done that twice already, where he's pulled on Earl Barrett's shoulder. And I mean, he's very, very close to a goal there. I don't think he actually went for goal here. I think he's probably just trying to keep the ball in the danger area. What we also know, of course, today, Brian, is as well, all right, it's billed, we would think, as a friendly, although it's a US Cup game. But there's never, ever a friendly between us and them, is there?
Never, ever. Riedle. Klinsmann's up ahead of him. Effenberg's on the far side. Here's Stefan Effenberg with a shot over the top. But that's two chances the Germans have made in a fair amount of space in the last 90 seconds or so. Germany get it away again, up to Effenberg. And now once again Muller, who's having a terrific game through these midfield areas for Germany. Riedle's gone off him on one side, is still with Muller. He might try a curling shot. Beautiful save by Martyn. But great attacking by the Germans. Barnes into Platt. 25 minutes gone, 0-0. Nigel Clough. Merson now away on the far side. He gets to Platt, and just over the German crossbar from David Platt. The little jump at the end of his run there showed that he was annoyed with himself, because he'd worked a wonderful position and a good cross in and a clear header. It was a much more difficult header that he scored with against Brazil, but
yes, I mean, but this is David Platt at his best. Forget the finish. I'm not talking about the finish. The timing of the run from midfield. I'd like to see him doing that an awful lot more against these, because I think he can exploit the sweeper. He's just got too much on it, actually. I think they were looking for a bit of an offside on Platt as well, but he timed his run brilliantly there. And as you say, the thing is usually excellent, that he hasn't done.
Here's Matthäus. The little chip for him. It's Effenberg. He's released here. Stefan Effenberg with a shot. And Germany score. Effenberg, the scorer. 26 minutes gone. And England just a moment ago so close to being ahead. Find Nigel Martyn beaten by Effenberg, and Germany are a goal ahead.
Yeah, but he's been threatening this all match, Effenberg. He's been running down that right-hand gully all game. Great chip in from Matthäus. That was why David Platt's run there was so important, wasn't it? That's one of the few times yet that we've burst from midfield and got ahead of the ball.
Schultz, well, that might offer something for Merson. Oh, a fabulous shot and a fabulous save. Merson caught that superbly on the volley. I thought for one lovely moment it was going to dip just in under that German crossbar, but up came Ilgner.
From here, Brian, I'd have put my mortgage on it. We're right behind that. It looks ill. That's a great save from Ilgner, because it looked as if it was past him.
England's corner. Clough throwing it in again. That's an easier one for Bodo Ilgner, and the little throw out, trying to release Effenberg. But Sharp had got back there quickly for England. Here's Ince. Effenberg has stayed down. The game goes on. There's Walker on the far side. Ince gets it back again from Barnes to Ince, and it's a goal by Platt, and it's 1-1. A super move by England, thoroughly deserving a goal, and David Platt once again right on the end of it. Some excellent work by Ince, but teamwork from first to last. Ince's ball, Platt's finish, and England level.
I think that might be the best goal England have scored during Graham Taylor's reign. Some delightful passing led up to two great 1-2s with Ince. And here he just measures the ball across the face of the goal. And David Platt doing and atoning for what he should have done earlier, but doing what is the best in the England team at, arriving in the box.
Absolutely ripped the German defence apart. A wonderful goal for England. Barnes again, trying to hit a ball through for Merson, and also for Clough in there. Buchwald for Germany gets it away up towards Effenberg. Barnes again with a header, finding Paul Merson with it. Merson in turn finding Paul Ince. Ince from long range maybe. He's got to find a yard first. He finds that yard and is pushed away well again. by Bodo Illner. A ferocious shot there from the England midfield man.
Yes, good positive play. He's looking here actually for an outlet. He's looking to pass this off, realises he's not got one and says, I'll go myself. And as you say, Illner's made a very, very good block on that.
So, corner for England. It's with Barnes. It's with Sinton, and down at the post again goes Illner. Klinsmann stopped momentarily, but here's a chance now for Ziege. And Martyn just got a touch on it, but Klinsmann finishes it off, and Germany go back into the lead. Nigel Martyn just got a hand to that shot of Ziege's, and for a moment it looked as though England was safe, but that vulture of vultures, Klinsmann, was in there, and it became a formality. Just got a touch there, but here's Klinsmann arriving.
What is nice about them today as well, they look to be playing the way we would associate German sides to play. I mean, there was a thing in the 1990 World Cup where they weren't the most popular winners, were they?
Well, they were flying around looking for penalties all the time, weren't they? Apart from anything else. Ince with a shot, just wide of the German goal. Graham Taylor with plenty to reflect on, and it's got a little better over the last couple of games, even though England have been beaten here. The US Cup 93 goes to Germany, but England by no means disgraced here against the world champions. Klinsmann having scored the winner for Germany, with Effenberg having put Germany ahead after 26 minutes. After 31, a delightful English move provided the equaliser for David Platt, the England captain. And then after 53 minutes, in this first ever game on natural turf, indoors, Klinsmann then scored the winner for Germany to give them the US Cup of '93.